What's up, everyone? It's E-Wells again on Take 21, and today I'm going to try to hold back my excitement. I try to bring the same energy every episode, but this particular topic has me really excited because I love high school sports. I love young athletes, and this particular topic really brings out the athletic trainer in me. So with that being said, let's get to it. So today we're going to talk about DJ Wagner. He is a junior in high school, number one ranked high school player in the country right now. They say he's a combo guard, listed as a point guard. After watching some of his videos, a little bit of his highlight tapes, a couple of his games, to me, he's more of a two guard that can handle the ball. He's definitely a scorer. But DJ Wagner, 6'3", 175 listed, phenomenal athlete. The thing that really excites me the most, and this is going to sound weird to a lot of people, I am such a purist and a fundamental guy. Like, if you have fundamentals of whatever sport you're playing, then your athleticism is just that much better. And the one thing that I instantly fell in love with when I watched this kid play is his jump shot. His shooting form is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It's the catch right at the chin, release above the head, above the forehead. It's just the same release every time. Doesn't matter if he's catch and shoot. Doesn't matter if he's driving, pull up, or he just a stall dribble and just pulls up. Bro, he has it. He has that jump shot down. Whoever has been training him, working with his shooting form, they did an excellent job. His jump shot is the same every time. And that is so rare for a high school basketball player or high school athletes in general to have the same consistency throughout. That's tough. That just takes a lot of dedication, a lot of shot fundamentals, and just pretty much breaking down the shot daily until it's just second nature. This is how you release the ball. This is how you release the ball. Doesn't matter where he catches the ball at. Like, look it up. Look him up. He'll catch the ball at his knee, his hip, his chest. No matter where he catches the ball at, he's bringing it right here. And this is the perfect jump shot, perfect release. I love it. Another good thing about him is he's extremely quick. Like, really, really quick. Nice and agile, strong. Another thing that really excites me outside his jump shot is he uses his left hand like he's a left-handed player. Throughout his game tape, throughout his highlight tapes, you'll see him drive majority and finish with his left hand. So it was a quick move, maybe a pivot, ball fake, and he's going to his left. And he's finishing at the rim with his left. Doesn't matter if it's through contact, doesn't matter if it's a breakaway, transition, whatever. He can finish with both hands, and he loves to finish with his left. And I love it because as a basketball player, I always play. I'm a right-handed player, but I play with my left the majority of the game, or majority of the time. Floaters, layups, a little push shot. Like, I dribble, I shoot, my jump shot with my right, but I'm a left-handed player when it comes to driving the basketball, making passes, etc. So that was really exciting to see a young player be ambidextrous on the court and really have a lot of confidence and a lot of strength in his left hand. As you can see, like, here's the trainer coming down to me. Like, watching this kid, I don't do a lot of like high school reviews because they're young and they have so much to learn, a lot of the game to go into. The potential is just like barely cracking the surface. But with this kid, like, I had to do a video on him. I had to because he's such ahead of a curve when it comes to his age range. Another thing that I really like about this kid is he's not the most explosive player, but he's very agile, like extremely agile. He has good strength. He has great balance. A lot of these players are really athletic and have a lot of agility, but you can see, like, when they're making the moves, they're having awkward moves in their knees. They're having weird twists in their ankle. They have a lot of back torque, and that's really not really healthy for a player as they get older. But you can see him, his core is engaged. He has great balance in both his legs. He has great mobility, his ankles, and he just moves through, takes contact. He doesn't seem to like lean or fall off. He takes the bump, he gives a bump, and he's straight up. You can see all his core muscles engaged, his back, his ankles, his knees, everything is just perfectly there, and he just glides. I love it. I love it. Whoever's working with this kid is doing a phenomenal job. Keep it up. I would love to have an athlete like that in the stock, like for real. But there were a couple things that I saw, and this is just as a trainer. I'm sure as he goes older, it gets to the next level or next levels. These things that he'll have in his off season or his regular routine, his program, regular training routine. He needs to definitely work on glute engagement. Make sure he doesn't start pulling any hamstrings. This guy has a good sized body, but he has very long legs, very long arms, and usually we have longer legs and a smaller torso. That's when you get into having hamstring pulls and lower body issues. I don't think he will have that issue, but just watching him play in some of his games and a little bit of his highlight tapes, you see that he doesn't have a lot of glute activation, a lot of strength in his hamstrings, which is the reason why he's not as explosive as he could be or he'll grow into. Well, if he gets those two things figured out, worked on, he's looking at probably a complete player. I mean, he can shoot from the inside, at the outside. He has a great mid-range game. He can play great around the rim. He's a good pick and roll. He can play off the screen. He can catch and shoot. He can play in transition. He has quick hands, so defense is not an issue. One thing he has to work on is his first step. He is extremely quick when he's moving towards the basket or he's bringing the ball down. But when he catches the ball in isolation or a standstill, he really has to work on his first step to give him that extra advantage over the defender. But other than that, I think he is a phenomenal athlete. He's definitely well ranked. He deserved his first ranking. I think he's still a junior, so he still has one more year in high school before he makes a decision to go into whatever school he picks. Hopefully Duke. Let's go Blue Devils. But yeah, this kid is phenomenal. I enjoy watching him play. I was looking at some interviews. I couldn't really find any interviews on him. I wanted to kind of hear the kid speak a little bit, kind of see where his IQ was at, how his head was. But if his personality is anything like his game, he has a great future ahead of him. I think he's the next one up. But let me know what you think. If you haven't heard about DJ Wagner, check him out. Let me know what you think. Hop in the comments. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. K21. Gone. See you next time.